โรงเรียนอัสสัมชัญสมุทรปราการ วิชาคอมพิวเตอร์มัธยมศึกษาปีที่ 6 ใช้โปรแกรม SketchUp สอนโดย มิตร ปิยธิดา และ Mr.Jerwen.
Welcome to our class with Miss Piyathida and Mr.Jerwen. So now this morning we're going to create a cabinet. So first tool that we're going to use this morning is the rectangle tool, same as the other project that we had, the house. Okay, so we have 2 clicks to make for this rectangle. So let's click first click, and then we can type the value of the size of our cabinet. So our cabinet is 2, by 1. So just hit enter. Alright, so that's your cabinet size. Then we're going to use push and pull. Okay, push and pull it up again. Alright, by 1 meter. So the dimension of our cabinet is 2, 1, then 1. So now next, the thickness of our cabinet, okay, like the walls of it and the back side of it, it should be 3 centimeters. So now we are using meters, so we're going to convert these meters into centimeters. So we want to have 3 centimeters thick of our cabinet. So what we're gonna do is to use offset tool, and we're going to create an offset on this area, okay, by 0.03. So that means 3 centimeters. So now click and drag it and type 0.03 and hit enter. So that is the thickness of our side walls of the cabinet. So now we're going to push it back. So then how much is the width? The width is 100 centimeters, which is 1 meter. So 100 centimeters minus 3, that is how much? 97 centimeters, or 0.97. So now we're going to use push and pull and push this one back by 0.97. So click and push and type 0.97 and hit enter. So now if you're gonna check it, if that is the same thickness with left, right, down, up, and the back side, you go to the view and select the face style X-ray so that you can see the thickness of the back side, left, right, up, and down. So this one, we can see the inside part of the model that we are creating. So now let's go back to the normal view, which is view, face style, and remove the X-ray. Alright, so now after we finish that, we're going to select all of this. You're going to do is to triple click on it, or double click, 1, 2. So as you can see, it's selected all this object. You can see, so check it first so that we are very sure of what we are going to do. So now if you have selected all, what we're going to do, we're going to right click on it and make it as a group. Why? So now as you can see, how to know that your object is a group already. You will know by when you click it, everything is selected. Unlike if this is not a group, look at this. I'm going to go back. This one is not a group yet. If you select, you see, it selects only single face or single line. But if this one is a group already, if you select the object, the blue lines will appear. Look at this. So I'm going to make this one as a group. Again, 1 to right click, make group. So now look the difference between these two. So when this one is a group, when you click this group, it will automatically select the object that is a group. So now, and the other thing is, when you draw another object inside this object, it will not sticking up with together. so you can separate all the object that you are going to create so that you can easily work with this object. It's like assembling an object, right? It can be one object, but you can disassemble, right? But if you're not going to use groupings, if you create another object, it will automatically stick to it and you cannot disassemble it again. Alright, you understand the difference between making group and not making group, so that you can understand why we are doing this. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to do, to select, click the object. To deselect, just click outside. Alright, select, deselect. Okay, so I hope you understand that. Alright, so now next we're going to draw a rectangle again from this side and to the other side. So if you have studied carpentry, I know you can understand what I'm doing. Now next, use select tool and select this object that you have created. This is the group, this is the new object that you have created. So now let's select this by clicking twice, 1, 2. Make sure you have selected the object, whole object, also including the lines. As you can see, we have that blue dot and the blue lines. So what you're going to do, make it as a group as well. Okay, right click, make group. Okay, so now we're going to put division on this case. This is the case, and right here is another group that you have created. So now we're going to copy this right on this other side. Okay, and we are going to divide it equally into 3 parts. Okay, so now next tool that we're going to use is the move tool. Alright, in the move tool, you have to copy this using move tool. If you are using Windows computer, click Control on your keyboard and click your mouse, then drag. And if you are using Apple computers, you just click on your keyboard, Alt or Option, then click your mouse and release your Option key. Okay, after clicking, then drag it to the other side, just like this. Option, click, release the option, and move your mouse to the other side and lock it by clicking another click. Okay, click, and then type. Don't do anything when you copy it to the other side. All you have to do is to type on your keyboard /3. Okay, because we are going to create 3 divisions. Okay, /3. Okay, if you are creating 4 divisions, /4, 5 /5. So for me, /3 only. Hit enter on your keyboard, and you will have another 2 copies inside this. From this range to there, it will automatically divide into 3 parts. Alright, so next what we're going to do, we're going to delete this part right here because we don't need it anymore, because it has already the side wall here and also here. All we have to do is to make these 2 division here in the middle. So now let's delete this, select and delete, and also the other side, delete. Alright, next what we're going to do, we're going to apply some thickness on our division. So right here, okay, so if you select this and you apply push and pull, you cannot do that. Why? Because you are outside the group. All you have to do, you can edit it by going inside this model or this object by double click on it, 1, 2, and as you can see, everything turns into green except this object. So that means you can edit this object. So now let's push and pull this one. Alright, so since we are going to add here 2, the other side 2, for this one first, 2, and then the other side is 1. Why? To become 3, and the same thickness on this side, all equals. Alright, so from here 2.02, enter, and the other side 0.01, enter. Why did I do that? We will see later. Okay, just how to go outside this object. All you have to do is use select tool and click outside the object, and it will automatically go back to the original look. Now let's edit the other object. If you want to edit again, you just double click on it, 1, 2, same as what we did on the first object, and right here we will add 2 here, and the middle is 2. Alright, 1, sorry. So 2 on this side, 2 centimeters, 0.02, enter, and on the other side is 1 centimeter, okay, 0.01, enter. Alright, so now let's select and click outside. Now let's see if they are correct, because 1 plus 1, we will see. So right here is 2, okay, because this is the middle, so it should be the same size with these 3. So let's try to use tape measuring tool. Okay, if they are the same. Okay, this one is 63. What about here in the middle? It's 63. And what about right here? It's 63. So we did that one so that it will be equally divided into equal parts. Because if not, you see, if you're not going to add 2 here, and the space right here has occupied 2 centimeters, right here 2. Why? Because 1 plus 1 equals 2. And right here only 2, so that's why it's equally divided into 3 parts. Alright, you understand? Alright, now let's go to another step. We're going to draw another rectangle on the bottom part of this case. Okay, the bottom part of this case, like this. Alright, so as you can see, how many groups do we have now? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. And new object right here. Alright, right there. It's the new object. So now we're going to make this object as component. Why? Later I will explain to you. So select this one first by clicking twice. 1, 2. And as you can see, it will turn into blue dots and blue lines. So right click on it and make sure you make component. When you click component, just click create. Okay, create. Alright, so now it's a component type of object already. So now what we're going to do with this object, we're going to copy it on this tab, and we're going to create 3 division and to the other side. So now let's do this. Okay, we will copy, use move tool, make sure you get one corner just like this, and hold option key, click, release, and move your mouse to the top, and then click and type /3 again, /3. Okay, so as you can see, it should be look like this. Alright, and what we're going to do, we're going to delete this one again because we have already walls already there, so we don't need that anymore. Okay, we need only dividers, so delete this one as well. Alright, and now we're going to copy this 2 to the other side. Okay, use move tool again, move tool, option, click and drag it to the other side. Alright, and select this another one and use move tool again, option, click and move it to the other side. Alright, so let's check if they're equally aligned Alright, they are. So now, what we're going to do next is we're going to select one of these four only. You see what will happen if we are using component. This is what will happen. Alright, so what we're going to do, double click, 1, 2, and use push and pull. Look at this. And drag, like 2. Alright, so as you can see, all of those four became same size already. As easy as that. See that? Alright, so that's how you do it when you are using components. Okay? Alright, so now let's go to the next one. The next one, we're going to create doors for this cabinet. Okay? Alright, let's go. Alright, now next step, we're going to create a door for this cabinet. So what you're going to do, you're going to use the rectangle tool on your tool and cover this one, okay, this first door. So we have only 2 doors for this cabinet. So from this edge, drag it until over here, zoom in, use your mouse ruler, okay, to zoom in. Alright, and cover this one. Alright, since that is a new object, it will not stick to the other object because all of the objects are already in the group and components. So now, next what we're going to do, we're going to pull this one, okay, by 0.03, same thickness as our case. So click and drag and type 0.03 and hit enter. Okay, then after that, what we're going to do, we're going to put some designs. Let's use offset tool, okay, and let's create an offset. Okay, let's say this one is 0.1, 0.1, and another one, let's say 0.05, enter. Just to put some designs in our door. Alright, so use push and pull and pull this one by 0.03, enter. Alright, just like this. Okay. Alright. So now, next, what we're going to do, we're going to put some style on our door. Okay, so the first one, we're going to put a soft curve on this edges. Okay, so we're going to use 2-point arc. Okay, 2-point arc. All right, and set your view just like this. Okay, set your view just like this. Then get the midpoint of this door, midpoint to tangent to edge. Okay, make sure you get the pink color line of the 2-point arc and double click on it. 1, another click, 2 to lock. Alright, you understand? So you must create just like this. Now the next one is use the select tool. Okay, select and select this face. Select this face just like this. How to know that you are selecting it already? When you see black dots on the face. Now go to tools and select the follow me. Follow me. Alright, tools, again, tools, and select follow me. Click that and click the follow me on the edge that you have created. And do you know what will happen? Just like this. Alright, so you have a soft edge already in your object or in your door. Next, do the same thing on the other side, just like this. Use 2-point arc, find the midpoint, click and drag it to the other side. Make sure you get the tangent to edge, which is color pink line, and double click 1, 2. Alright, next select. That means you're going to follow me this to around this face. So now go to tools, follow me, and click on that edge, and it will automatically looks like this. So if you cannot see your model, just click zoom extend. Okay, all right, so look at this. All right, so we have our door ready. Okay, but it's not yet done, so we're going to create first the door handle. Look at this, another technique that we're going to do today. Alright, so use line tool for this time, line tool, and we're going to create a door handle. Make sure you find the midpoint along this line. Alright, right there, midpoint, click, and make sure you go along with the red. Alright, and when you find the another midpoint right there, click. Okay, alright, just like that. Okay, so now next what we're going to do, alright, from that line, find the midpoint again. Okay, click and drag it up by 0.05, that means 5 centimeters, 0.05, and hit enter. Next, you see the line still there. All you have to do, if you have still the line, escape. Okay, if the escape didn't take effect, you just go to select and select again the line tool, and then you move back again from this endpoint, from the center, drag it down this time and type 0.05 and hit enter. Alright, so it should look like this, like a cross. Alright, after that, we're going to move. Okay, now this time we're going to use the axis. Alright, so since we are using axis, so make sure you have seen the green axis. So that means, you see, it should be going to green axis, which is forward and back. Okay, not red, not blue, it should be green. Now if you see the green color line already in your line, alright, just type 0.05. Okay, 0.05 and hit enter. Alright, next, now this time blue line, we're going to get the blue line. Okay, just do like this. Alright, when you see the blue line, just type 0.1 and hit enter, and then connect this line to the other endpoint, which is green. Okay, so again, green, blue, green. Alright, so it should be look like this. Alright, so when you're done that, we're going to zoom in, and this time we're going to create a smooth curve again using 2-point arc. So from the midpoint again of this object to the other side, make sure you get again the tangent to edge and double click 1, 2. It will automatically cut the line, and then the other side as well, click and drag to the other side and double click 1, 2. Alright, so now this time we're going to erase some of the lines that we don't need. Do we need this line? This one is only our guide. Okay, so we don't need that. Let's erase that, and also this, and also this one. So it should be look like this now. Alright, so when you're finished, we're going to use circle. Okay, go to shape tool and click this arrow and click circle. Now from this line right here, okay, make sure you get the endpoint of one of the line that we have created. Okay, from this endpoint, click and drag. Let's say 0.01. Okay, 0.01. It's already 0.01 and click. Okay, so it should be look like this. All right, so when you're done, what we're going to do, we are going to use select tool and select the lines only of this curve object. Make sure hold shift to add selection, shift, okay, shift. All right, should be like this, huh? Okay, don't select the other line, only these lines. Okay, all right, finished. So now what we're going to do, you go to again to tools and select follow me again. Tools, go to follow me. Okay, and click on the circle. Do you know what will happen? It will, ta-da! All right, so it should be look like this. All right, so now what we're going to do, we are going to select all of this by clicking it 3 times or 2, 1, 2. All right, 1, 2, 3. Right click and make component. And this time we're going to rename it as door. Okay, door. Okay, door 1. Say door 1. And click create. Alright, so now we have the component door. Now we can copy this one to the other side. All you have to do, okay, we're going to copy, and it's really easy to copy. What we're going to do, we're going to use move tool as well. Okay, move tool, and then drag this corner right here, this corner. Okay, use alt, option, click, and you can drag it to the other side, right over here. Alright, now you have copied already. But you have to rotate it. So what you're going to do, right click on it and flip along with the red. Let's see. Oops. Okay, there you go. So you have your doors already for your cabinet. Now next, because they have the same name, we have to put them different name. So what we're going to do for this one, for this copy, we're going to right click and explode it, okay, and try to make component again. Right click, and this time you're going to put door 2 so that they have different name, because the last time they have the same name, so that's why we need to explode it. Okay, you understand? Okay, create. So now we have here door 1, and right here is the door 2. So now this is the simple cabinet that we have created. Alright, so as simple as this. Alright, I hope you could be able to create this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in our next lesson. Goodbye and have a good day. Stay safe.